name's James Finlayson and I'm the General Manager of Zirka Circus. We've been on the road for 2 years. We're just at the very end of our first tour. This is our second to last town, Gisborne, and we've just got one more town and then the tour finishes. In New Zealand there are 2 tented circuses. There's a small one called Circus Aotearoa, and there's us. And then there are a couple of other circus troupes where they don't have tents. Yeah, so my partner Jenny and her family, they have a circus background in China, and they had brought acrobats to New Zealand quite a few times before doing Chinese New Year events and that sort of thing. And also in another circus, they had quite a few acts there that toured New Zealand, and they were really well received. So when the opportunity came up to buy the tent, we decided that we'd have a go at running our own circus, and here we are. We have on any given day up to 24 people performing. The acts change a little bit from time to time, and some people can go into other acts, and when other people, if someone has a cold or something like that. We've had the odd bumps and bruises, but we've had no broken bones and no serious injuries. So it's one of those things. We get asked a lot about injuries, but they are highly trained and they're extremely fit, and I mean they learn how to fall just like professional rugby players learn how to take a tackle. These guys learn in the same way, so they can take pretty big tumbles and just pick themselves up, whereas I would be broken on the ground. Apart from occasional stand downs for tent maintenance for a week or something like that, we are on the road 52 weeks a year. We do have a 3-week period in between this tour and the next tour where we're not touring, but we've got the tent up and the new acts are all rehearsing in the tent, preparing to go on the road. That's coming up in a couple of weeks' time, and then we'll be straight back into Whakatane to open. Yep, we've done all the major centres from Invercargill, Dunedin, Christchurch, Nelson, Wellington, Palmerston North, New Plymouth, Hamilton, Auckland. We've had fantastic response from everywhere in New Zealand that we've been. The people have loved our show. We're looking forward to going around again with a whole new show to bring the experience back, but with a different flavour. And there's been occasional disappointment that we don't have animals, but it's almost impossible to have animals. We don't have animals mainly because of there are OSH reasons, there are animal welfare reasons. All of them are compliance issues, that it's just too difficult and too expensive, and then there are the expectations of the public that from which those regimes have emerged that make it so difficult in the first place. So there are a lot of people who think it's cool to have animals, but I don't have any fundamental objection as long as animals are well treated, So, but there's no likelihood that we'll ever have animals. We will be coming back in about 2 years, maybe 18 months. It just depends how, after we've been south and then we come north again, how the route works out to come back around here. But we're definitely coming. We've had a great time. The public have turned out really well, percentage-wise. For what's really a medium-sized city in New Zealand, this has probably been one of the highest percentage turnouts of population that we've had in a city of this size. Comparable, I guess, Nelson, things like that. So the people have really turned out well. So we'll definitely be back. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been really hard work, but we can see with the experience we've built up. We've been right around once. We've encountered all kinds of weather, all kinds of ground conditions, all kinds of public, all kinds of dramas, and sort of found our way through, and we sort of see it can only kind of get easier and easier with experience. This circus will stay in New Zealand, but we would love to go on tour overseas with with another group or something. We just haven't quite worked out how or when or where, but that's something we dream about. Yeah.